Hi, my name is Charles Moorhead. I used to be a total loser. As my retirement approached, I was in a sad state. I had not received any satisfaction from my job for years. Besides this, my employer had become very dissatisfied with my attitude and working habits. Here's the problem. I had chosen the wrong career early in life. Thus, I suffered many disappointments and failures during my working life. Even worse, I felt so trapped in this disappointing career that I didn't even attempt to improve my situation in life. As time went on, I became less and less interested in my job. I began coming in late to work every morning. For a Christmas gift, the staff gave me an alarm clock. Can you imagine how I felt about that? During my last few years on the job, I began putting off the work on my most important assignments. As a result, my employer became very upset with me, but he didn't fire me. Instead, he only wanted me to work for him during the income tax season. This is from January 1 to April 15. The income tax season is our busiest time of the year. I guess my boss thought I would have to work then. So, after all these years on the job, I had become a pitiful loser at work. I had lost all of my ambition, energy, and self-confidence. However, I wanted to change things during my retired life. I wanted to start using my untapped abilities. I wanted to accomplish goals that would make me feel proud of myself. Therefore, my first goal for retirement was to build a free website that could help people through the hard times I expected. This website would feature many ways for people to make and save money during these hard times. After I started working on the website, I ran into a big problem. I didn't know what to include or how to present it. Eventually, I became so disgusted with myself that I quit working on the website project. However, I still wanted to do something to help people during the hard times I expected. So, I thought about trying to use some of my self-help books. Then I remembered they never helped me much when I first got them. Later, I remembered receiving two amazing gifts from the universe several years ago. In my desperation, I asked the universe for help. After all, what's the worst that could happen? Nothing. It took about a year for me to receive and study a series of revelations that came into my mind. This information appeared to answer many of my questions. It helped explain why I had made such a mess of my life. The first revelation said that I was personally responsible for the successes and failures that I experienced in life. It also said I could improve things by taking charge of my life and accepting responsibility for my many mistakes and problems. Yikes! I didn't like this revelation. I had developed a habit of trying to blame bad luck or other people for my problems. Then I received more revelations. They talked about my subconscious mind and the beliefs that have been hidden away inside it. Here was the crux of my problems. If my subconscious mind was controlled by limiting beliefs, I would be discouraged from seeking and achieving success in life. But if my subconscious mind was controlled by empowering beliefs, I would be encouraged to seek out challenges and achieve success in life. Apparently, I needed to overcome any limiting beliefs that were keeping me from achieving goals during my retired life. But I didn't know how to achieve what seemed to be an impossible task. Besides, I still felt depressed and hopeless, so I didn't try using these revelations to improve my life. Once a loser, always a loser, it seemed. I became even more disgusted with myself. Then one morning a miracle happened. I received another gift from the universe, a burst of energy. This jolt of energy caused me to resume work on my website. After making progress for a week or two, I started feeling better about myself. Apparently, just the actions of pursuing a worthwhile goal with determination served to change my outlook on life. I wondered if I could do something else to increase my results. I decided to review those self-help books I had abandoned years ago. One of the books I looked at mentioned using affirmations to implant empowering attitudes and beliefs into a person's subconscious mind. I wondered if I could use affirmations to overcome any limiting beliefs that may have been reducing my achievements. So I tried using affirmations to implant empowering attitudes and beliefs into my subconscious mind. They worked. I began to feel more powerful every day. I started looking forward to completing my website project. I gradually regained the ambition, energy, and self-confidence that had left me years ago. Now, whenever I ran into a problem, I searched for some way to solve it. I wouldn't let any problem defeat me. As time went on, I continued to make rapid progress on my website project. Then one day it happened. I completed the website. I had achieved the first goal for my retired life. After this initial success, I was able to accomplish more goals during my retirement. Then it occurred to me that I could benefit people even more by creating a course to help them achieve their own goals. Yes, I also wanted to make some money. Can you blame me? I had spent a lot of time and effort on my free website. I thought this course was needed because of the hard times we were experiencing in the United States and other countries. This course would include the same insights and methods that helped me achieve my goals for retirement. In addition, it would include various shortcuts and time-saving methods that I learned in my working career. These ideas would allow me to structure the course to speed up the learning process. Using my past experiences in achieving goals, I was able to create the type of course that I had envisioned. I am very proud of this course. It provides a roadmap of the essential steps for selecting and achieving your goals. It also provides answers to typical questions and problems you may have while working on your goals. Here are the four main parts of this course. Part 1 describes selecting suitable goals. This part helps you find early goals that excite you and are easy to achieve. You need these easy goals as an introduction to achieving your goals and improving your life. Part 2 describes overcoming obstacles. This part helps you increase your capabilities. Capabilities are things like ambition, knowledge and skills, self-confidence, and your cash and other resources. This part includes using affirmations to increase your personal powers. It also provides several other ways to overcome common obstacles. Part 3 describes taking action on your goals. This part helps you to find out what needs doing and how to take decisive action. You can learn how to make an action plan that describes the requirements and action steps needed for your goal. You can use action triggers to give yourself a boost when you are feeling lazy or out of sorts. You can study various ways to save time when working on your goals. Part 4 describes reviewing your results. This part helps you review and improve the desired results for your goal. It also helps you to improve your use of this course and decide what to do next. So what's the big deal about accomplishing worthwhile goals, you might wonder? The big deal is that goals can help satisfy your needs and desires. Goals can increase your capabilities so you can become more successful. If you're just starting out in life, goals can help you decide what to do with your life. If you aren't certain of what kind of goals you want, consider the following 5 possibilities. 1. Maybe you have some task or project you have always thought about doing. You can make this task or project into a doable goal. 2. Perhaps you have some abilities or talents you would like to enhance or put into use. This could be a worthwhile goal for you. 3. Maybe you aren't satisfied with your present lifestyle. You might want to use one or more goals to try for a better lifestyle. 4. Are you worried about getting your first job or losing your current job? Then your goal might be to start making money on the side. 5. Have you thought about doing things to help other people? You could turn these thoughts into a specific goal. You may wonder if all these wonderful ideas are possible for you. Maybe you have had trouble achieving goals in the past. But if a total loser like me can achieve useful goals, I believe you can use my insights, methods, and revelations to do the same. Here is one of the secrets to achieving goals. You should start with desirable goals that are easy to achieve with your present capabilities and don't take much time. After you have accomplished a few easy goals, you can gradually shift to goals that are a little more difficult. These are goals that will need more time and increase capabilities, but have greater benefits. As your capabilities continue to increase, you can try for goals that you never thought were possible for you. If you encounter obstacles or problems, you can use the numerous methods from my amazing course to overcome them. One of the introductory chapters in the document has answers to 19 questions and problems about accomplishing goals. The 5 chapters in Part 2 of the course provide procedures for overcoming obstacles that may be encountered. One of these chapters shows how to instill empowering attitudes and beliefs into your subconscious mind. So what can you expect to gain from using this course? In my own experience, it mostly depends on your determination to succeed. Here is another person's experience. Testimonial. Charles, thanks for letting me read your course. I improved my life by following the steps in the course. I have changed my outlook to the positive. I am thinking more about myself and believing more in myself. I completed 2 of my goals. Anna Danker. Now that you have read about my struggles and achievements, I have a question for you. Are you really and truly interested in trying to improve your life? If so, I believe my course can help you. I believe my course can jumpstart your life. This course is designed to help you get results with a minimum of time and effort. This means you can start from wherever you are now and begin making progress immediately. This means you can become the hero of your own life. So what is a course like this worth? Perhaps a great deal, perhaps nothing. It depends on what you do with it. If a course like this had been available when I was suffering daily through my ill-chosen career, I would have paid a day's salary, a week's salary. Oh, I don't really know. I probably wouldn't have believed that such a course was available. But I hope you realize that such a course is available. It's right in front of you. I know that during these hard times, you may not have much extra money. No problem. I'm not a greedy person. To make things easier for you, I have decided to charge only $17 for this life-changing course. See, I was born on the 17th. Compare this small price against the opportunity to improve your life. Of course, you might wonder, is this course guaranteed to improve my life? No, there is no guarantee that this course will improve your life. This information may not be suitable for a particular individual or situation. That's why there is a 60-day money-back guarantee payable through ClickBank. So what do you have to lose? For one thing, the possibility of improving your life. My course is contained in a PDF document of 165 pages. It can be used in several different ways. You can use it to get answers to your questions and problems about accomplishing goals. You can use it to try selecting and achieving some easy goals. This can give you increased self-confidence. You can use it to try selecting and achieving goals that are more difficult but have greater benefits. You can review the various parts of the course and discover information that may help improve your life. After purchasing this course, you will be given a password to let you download this course immediately. Now it is up to you to take the type of action that could improve your life. Click on the order button below to receive this life-changing course.